Time to get into God's Word again today. Another returning regular devotionator is with us.
That's right. Lights, camera, action. Andrew, where are you taking us to in God's Word today?
We're in the book of Daniel.
Okay.
And I'm just going to start reading here. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's meat, nor the wine which he drank. Therefore he requested of the prince of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this manner. If it be so, our God, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. And that's Daniel 1:8 and 3:16 to 18.
That's such a great thing because it is one of those situations where we see boldness that comes from God, for God, through his people. I think it's just incredible.
I think so too, and I just want to encourage everyone, but especially young men, that they need to be men of conviction, that it starts now. It doesn't start at some magical time when you turn 18 or 21. When I was 13, my dad sat me down and he said, today you're a man, you better start acting like it. And he didn't
he notice the wheelchair?
He didn't expect it to happen overnight, but I still remember that conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's driven me to be a man of courage and conviction to this day.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And Andrew,
I'm
I just got to
thankful.
tell you, you're an inspiration to a lot of people. Andrew Gomison, Speaking for Him Ministries. And I say it a lot because I know people always are tuning in and tuning out, but I want people to connect with your ministry. Speaking, the number 4him.com, because obviously you have, I got to tell you, Andrew, you have that kind of conviction that Daniel has in this passage.
Well, thank you very much. And I just wanted to point in the spotlight real quick on one other person that I see living this out, and that's Denver Broncos quarterback Tim Tebow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very pleased with how he's used his platform to glorify God and more specifically Jesus Christ. I mean, it's anybody can use the generic God.
Yeah.
And I've heard athletes say it all the time, but he mentions Jesus Christ in almost every interview. And when he was trashed about it, when he was called out about it, he said, Jesus Christ is the most important thing in my life. And for me not to mention him would be wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
Let me
true.
ask you a question, though. You were saying that your dad was the one that, told you you are a man. I want to ask you, how did that make you feel? I mean, because there's a lot people around you are going to try to define you. They're going to try to tell you who you are or who you should be. But what kind of a difference does it make when hearing that from your dad?
It makes a huge difference. I have a legacy of manhood that my grandfather has also passed on to me, and my father has continued it, and I'm seeing it carried over into my generation, and I hope to pass on the same words of wisdom to my own children someday. I've heard that close to 70% of all prison inmates are fatherless. And so if you want to talk about the power of a father, that's a telling statistic right there.
Yeah, it really is.
Very is. I'm thinking Josh Wilson, I Refuse. It's a great way to end this wonderful insight. Thanks, Andrew. We really appreciate it.
Thank you and have a great day.